Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we start a new very interesting game that came out not long ago. It is called Martha is Dead. It takes place in Italy in 1944 during the time of war. So basically I don't know a lot about this game, but it is a psychological horror that's supposed to be very interesting. Before I get into it though, something very important I want to say. This game is meant for an adult audience. It may contain footages that may make some people feel uncomfortable or uneasy. Footages of blood, disfigurement or dismemberment. So if at any point you feel uncomfortable, please don't feel obligated to watch. You can stop watching at any time. Just take care of yourself and don't watch something you don't want to, of course. So that being said, let's get into it. The story of Martha is Dead and its featured characters are a work of fiction. The game contains potentially uncomfortable scenes and covers topics that may distress some players. The game is recommended for an adult audience and carries the appropriate age rating. As an adult narrative drama, the game uses artistic interpretations that can be visually unsettling and may cause discomfort. It explores the complexities of the human mind, psychological trauma, and self-harm. The game is not recommended for players who may find depictions of mature scenes containing blood, dismemberment, disfigurement of human bodies, and self-harm disturbing. So again, this is very important. If at any point you feel uncomfortable watching this, it's okay to stop watching, of course. So let's continue. If you or someone you know is struggling, information and crisis resources are available at this address. Also important, if you know someone, please take a moment to write this address now. And now, let's go on.
Ciao, I'm Julia K. I'm glad you are here. Nobody has visited me in ages. It's been years now. I must tell you my story, but I don't know where to begin.
Okay.
There is so much that I should start from my childhood, but my memories of these times are vague. I only remember the summer of 1929, when they sent me off to stay with my nanny.
Oh. They did state that the game takes place at 1944, so that's probably just the prologue at 1929. New chapter, The Legend, summer
Nanny?
1929.
Will you tell me the story of the White Lady?
The White
No,
Lady.
little sparrow, not tonight. A fog is coming, see?
Yes. I know that when it's foggy, the lady kills young women. But
Oh,
why is she so evil?
You see, Julia, pain and suffering can make us do evil things, even if we're not actually bad.
Just like soldiers have to kill other soldiers. I like the lady, I've decided, Nanny.
oh.
She must be in so much pain. The poor dear. She still scares me a little, though. Soon I'll be a young woman, and she could kill me.
Oh,
Does she
jeez.
kill those who love her?
Of course not.
That makes me feel better because I love her. But what about Martha? Would she be in danger?
Your sister is with your mother, so do
Oh,
not.
Martha is Julia's sister.
No. I mean, yes, I miss Martha a little, but I love spending time with you.
Now, go to sleep, little sparrow.
The visuals,
It's
it's
getting
impressive.
late.
Okay, Nanny. I'll go to sleep and dream of the lady. Was
Ouch.
she beautiful?
She was beautiful. Yes, very much so.
Then she'll be beautiful in my dreams. And will I be beautiful just like her?
You'll be even more beautiful.
Listen, Nanny. Since the lady won't harm me because I love her, and since you're not a young woman, could you tell me her story? Even if it's foggy outside. Please. Oh,
Okay.
please. Then I'll sleep. I promise.
Oh, all right. You always get your own way.
This is interesting. So Julia speaks of this lady, like a beautiful
I loved
lady that I
Nanny
want to
and I loved
look
that
like her,
story.
and then she says
Every
she
time
may
I
harm
heard
me.
it sounded like a new and more mesmerizing tale. Every night I would ask her to tell me about it, even though it scared me. Even now I can remember every single day of that time and how happy I was.
The White Lady. Oh, move the camera.
According to an ancient legend,
Okay.
The
POV
lakes
of
the
Julia.
area are haunted by the spirit of a young woman who was killed by the man she loved.
Oh. This is so dark already.
She was expecting a lover's stroll by the lake, gazing out at the old tree growing on the lake's island.
I appreciate the illustration in this book.
So much hope and desire, but death, not love, was awaiting her.
Is this appropriate for a little girl? Speak up.
Oh, the poor dear. That's not fair.
Life isn't fair, Poppet, but that's the way it is, and we must learn to deal with it.
Jeez.
Okay, I'll try. But it makes me so mad. Keep on reading, Nanny.
This is too much for a little girl.
In
This
despair,
story.
the man confessed he had killed her out of jealousy.
Jeez, this is so dark.
So he was hanged on the small island, in the middle of the very same lake where he had killed the girl.
Oof.
They searched everywhere, but the girl's body was never found.
Okay.
Since then, her spirit, known as the White Lady, has been imprisoned in the depths of the lake. She grieves eternally for the loss of the man she loved.
Of his loss, even though
When
he
fog
killed her.
arises, the White Lady is known to leave the waters of the lake and roam the woods, looking for her long-lost love in vain.
Jeez,
Within
this is so
the fog of
scary.
dawn, hunters have claimed to hear the wailing of a woman in the distance.
Let's pick up.
I'm a little scared of this story, even though I like the lady.
I get now why she says
Should
she
I
liked the
stop
lady.
reading?
All she wanted to do was to look for her loved one.
Nanny,
And he
Daddy
killed her.
always tells me
Jeez.
that fear must be faced. Go ahead.
Okay, honey.
Again, not a story for a little girl.
Every time the sad memory of the night she perished stirs in her soul, she takes the life of a young woman by slaying such a life in its youth. Even just for an instant,
Yeah,
the lady feels free from the burden of her pain.
that's how you start a horror story, alright.
Good night, Nanny.
Good night, my love.
Yeah, that's a proper prologue for a horror story.
I spent almost 3 years with the nanny, but when I came home, I quickly forgot how to be happy. My memories do not return until 15 years later, in 1944, when I stayed in that house. I enjoyed setting up cameras in the woods by the lake. My father created a device that attached to the cameras. It would make them take pictures at set intervals. I was trying to photograph animals, or whatever else was in that damned place.
Yeah, so she placed it by the lake. Maybe she hoped to capture the White Lady. New chapter, The Lake, July 16, 1944, 6 a.m. We are just by the lake. We may see the lady. I'm already scared. Okay, to interact, let's click on the mouse. Here we go. Oh, okay. Interesting
Reel off the
mechanism. Reel off the film.
Open the camera.
Okay.
Remove the old roll of film.
That's how they took photos back then. A little history lesson, huh?
Put the new film in.
Alright. Okay,
Close the camera.
here we go.
Load the film.
Alright.
Activate the timer.
Timer activated.
Almost ready. Now to bring the image into focus.
Ah, nice.
There's something floating on the surface of the water. If I frame it better, I might be able to see what it is.
Use the mouse to move the lens. Oh yeah, I see. Yeah, that's the white lady. Alright. Spooky.
What? Is that a person? I must help them.
Okay. She runs by herself. This is not me. Okay.
I was horrified at the idea that someone might have drowned in my lake. The lake was my world, where I would spend entire days daydreaming. I would lose myself in my thoughts, but that was a rude awakening. So terrible.
Okay. You know, maybe I'm jumping into conclusions. Maybe this is just, a regular lady that needs help, so let's help her. And we should do it fast. Or again, it might be the white lady. Okay. Oh, now it's me. I'm swimming. I think she's dead, but maybe we can resuscitate? What? Oh, okay. Can we help her?
I instantly noticed that the person was wearing one of my dresses. I was scared.
Oh,
I dragged that lifeless body as best as I could to the shore, trying not to drown myself. Only when I lifted her in my arms did I realize who she was. It was my sister,
Martha.
my twin, a part of me. Dead.
Jeez.
Impossible to comprehend. I was desperate. I didn't know what to do or to think.
Well, I should not be surprised. The title of this game is Martha is Dead after
I
all.
have to stay calm.
Oh my god. Oh my god, that's
Martha is
horrible though.
not dead. It's not possible.
So Martha will be the white lady?
It's not true. There's no need to worry.
I think she's dead.
Everything is fine.
And this is the time of World War II.
We'll be fine.
So that makes sense, what we just saw.
I have to stay calm. Martha, February 26th, 1923.
23.
Is everything okay?
Are you hurt?
Who is talking? She put her sister's
What
necklace.
are you doing?
Go, Eric, run!
My parents ran towards me. My mother hugged me. She, who detested me, was now cuddling me. Her warmth filled me with life, and the pain became bearable. I felt protected. Martha,
Oh,
are you okay? She asked me, speaking slowly in order to let me read her lips. She thought I was deaf. She thought I was Martha. I didn't want the moment to fade, so I meekly nodded my head. I didn't realize I had done something that couldn't be undone. I would have to pretend to be Martha forever.
that is so tragic. So her mother hates her and loves Martha, and now she disguises herself as Martha. Oh my. New chapter, The Body, one day after Martha's death. 10:30 p.m. Sign of the cross or get up.
O Lord who gives life to the
So
dying,
let's do it.
let your sacrifice of love be offered for Martha's soul. Into your hands I also entrust my spirit, so that I may be reunited with her in perpetual light, to never suffer the desolation of purgatory. Please grant her eternal rest, O Lord, and may eternal light shine upon her.
Did you remember to light the candles in the hall? People will be here soon.
Oh,
Mummy always finds something for everyone to do.
I can walk. Space to highlight points of interest. Okay, hints can be disabled within the game settings. Alright. I did not change the original settings, so let's keep it the way it is. That's the dead? Wow. Snap out of it. Wake up. I think he's drunk. Okay, wow. The setup. This is a lot to take in, the setup already, huh? So they set space to highlight point of interest. Oh, I see. Okay, let's check everything we can before we will continue.
This painter was a friend of Grandpa's. I always loved his paintings. As a child, I used to look at them for hours.
That's a conductor? Interesting.
Mummy and Daddy. They are the epitome of wealth and elegance. But pain pays no heed to money and style.
Although the mother sounds like a piece of work if she let Julia feels like she's hated. That's really, really sad.
The only way people could tell Martha and me
Martha.
apart was by dressing differently.
And Julia.
Even Mother couldn't tell us apart.
Yep. They're identical. So now she's disguising herself as Martha, huh?
What the hell? Moment I
Yeesh.
thought I saw... No, that's not possible. It must be this whole situation making me see things that don't exist.
Yikes.
An old painting. I find it so sad. It communicates a sense of deep solitude to me.
Yeah, I can see that in this painting. A little bit. Old-fashioned
Can't
radio.
turn it off. We have to listen to the radio all of the time. Any news and announcements can be vital.
Alright. To change frequency. Wait a minute, before we do that, can I close? Yeah, I'd right click. I think this is how I should continue with the story. I don't know that, I think because she said we need to listen to the news. Probably there's something important there. So I'm keeping the radio for last. I'm just guessing. Oh, can get outside here as well. Okay, step by step. Can I run, by the way? Yeah. Ah, that's better. Okay, let's see what else we got here.
Books, books, and more books.
A lot of books.
In our villa, there must be 10 times more than even here.
So I do wonder about her relationship with the father. The mother, like, it sounds like she doesn't like her, unfortunately, but the father, what about him? What did I just take? What am I holding? Oh, it's a lighter. Ah. I see. The atmosphere in this game, it's really immersive. I mean, we have just started, but something about it really soaks you in and makes you want to learn more. Okay, I think now we did something that makes the story progress. It auto-saved for some reason. Okay, let's change the radio station. I think that's not how you progress. What do I want to listen to? Okay, never mind. I've played enough with the radio. What is this?
July 17th, 1944. Our family is deeply saddened and is thinking of you during this extremely difficult time. Ernesto E. and family.
Who is he?
July 17th, 1944. Our hearts are with you and we share your grief in the wake of the tragic loss of your dearest Julia.
Yeah.
Monsignor Attilio D.
Yeah, so everybody thinks that Julia is dead. Obviously, and those telegrams from family, friends, I'm guessing?
July 17th, 1944, Ministry of War. Director General for Conscripts and NCOs. We are grieving over your sudden loss, and we send you our heartfelt condolences. The Lieutenant Colonel Rapporteur.
Alright. Okay, that was the last one. Okay, we've checked everything in here, so before we go out, what about this room? Oh. Ah.
Daddy's canes. They are so beautiful, but I can't say why, but they have always scared me.
Yeah, there is something scary about those. I get it. Collect the flowers for Mother before she gets angry. Oh. Okay, I need to do it fast. Taking the flowers. So...
Everything always has to be perfect with her.
So, I was about to say... the game looks amazing. I did lower a couple of graphical settings to make sure everything runs smoothly because of the optimization problem that this game suffers from. But it looks fantastic, except for the modeling of the character, like the mother looks unrealistic a little bit. But that aside, it is beautiful.
Abbiamo trasmesso alcuni messaggi speciali.
Okay, I was talking and kinda was not concentrated about that radio message, damn it. Okay, what now? I cannot put the flowers here, I need to take it... Ah, of course. Here we go.
What's happening? Who closed the door?
Oh. Okay, it's getting scary now. It's getting definitely scary now.
Erich, wake up. Do you think it's appropriate to sleep here, of all places?
What? Yes. I must have fallen asleep.
What are they talking about?
You can't stay here forever. Why don't you go to bed?
No. I want to stay with my daughter.
Your daughter? Your daughter? You have another daughter, you know.
Damn.
The one who's still alive. Remember?
What are you talking about, Irene? Julia is dead. What kind of comment is that? How can
Yeah,
you...
that was
You've been
mean.
thinking about Martha. Julia harmed Martha. You know that, right? And as if that were not enough, she has now also abandoned her.
It's the same old story. Everything is always Julia's fault, isn't it? Her fault for Martha being deaf and for you being infertile. Do you think it's the right time for this? Julia is dead, Irene. Dead. Someone killed her. Do you realize that?
Of course I realize. I get it. Do you think I'm stupid? No one understands it better than me. She always brought problems. Only problems. It would have been better if she hadn't been
That
born.
Irena.
You're crazy.
I'm the crazy one? Me? They have done this to get at me, yes. Your death is all my fault. All I could ever do for you was hurt you, Julia. My poor, sweet, crazy girl. What will I do without you? What will life be like now? All the time I didn't spend with you. But now I'm home. We can go fishing together. We can take pictures of butterflies. No. We can't do anything together anymore, can we? Nothing. I miss you, Julia. I miss you.
I have a couple of things to say, but let's wait for the cutscene to end.
While American bombings continue to devastate the peaceful towns within the Elsa Valley, we have heard some tragic news from the area of La Ramola. The young daughter of German Army General Erich Kay was murdered near her home. What possible reason could there have been behind such a cowardly act? This is what the Carabinieri, who immediately intervened, hope to find out.
Mother didn't seem to suffer from the situation. All she cared about was that my death was so painful for Martha. But not having me around anymore must have been a great relief to her.
Jeez, man.
At the end of the day, it was better for everyone that it was me who died. And it was better for me too that people thought that. But the guilt
Oh, that's
began
sad.
to consume me. That's when I started having horrible nightmares.
Oh. Oh, wait. Move the camera. Martha? What? Has lost? Has found? Has... What? What? Has lost? I don't know what I'm doing. My? Oh, I need to complete the sentence correctly. Martha has lost her... Okay. Life or soul? Life? So it is soul. Let's go again. Ooh, Martha has lost. Here we go again. Her soul. Oh my god. Jeez, this is scary.
Martha has lost her soul. 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 Martha
Okay.
has lost her soul.
Again, I have a couple of things to say, but after we complete this section, I stole her identity. I think this is where it's going. Yeah. Oh man. Oh man. We are playing a nightmare section right now. She keep having those nightmares, that's what she said. This is really interesting. I'm already hooked, guys. I have to say, I'm already hooked. Oh, the sound effect, it is so disturbing. Okay, this is not going to be easy. Oof. Okay. I feel like Hannibal Lecter. Oh my god. They did warn us. It's gonna get disturbing. Oh my god, the sound effect. So disturbing. The game make me do something terrible here. Eesh. Well, we did play Mortal Kombat, you know. Oh my. We're seeing everything through Julia and Martha's eyes technically now. Okay, before we continue, I did want to say a couple of things. First of all, Julia's story is heartbreaking. Like, really heartbreaking. Her mother neglected her completely, hates her, and she plays favorites. She picked Martha over and over again. She loves Martha, show her all the care and love and support, and totally neglect Julia through her childhood. That's a very, very tragic story. Kind of reminds me of, in Lord of the Rings of Faramir and Boromir and their father, the way he treated them. But the thing that makes me curious now, because the story is really parallel to the story of the White Lady that Nana read us at the beginning of the game, I do wonder, is the White Lady is like a metaphor for Martha's action or for Julia's actions? Because Martha is dead, as the title says, and is Martha like gonna turn into the White Lady in a way and kind of haunts us? Or Julia will become, vengeful and start hurting other people because of the enormous pain she's experiencing, because she's been neglected and because the loss of her sister. But according to the story, at least, of the White Lady, originally the pain of the White Lady was caused by her getting killed by a loved one, the man she loved, like a romantic love. But here specifically, we are talking about a love between a kid and his parent. So maybe the stories are not identical, but they're parallel to some extent. Okay, I talked a lot, just wanted to share my thought. Let's continue. Okay, so we are actually wearing Martha's face, and what should we do here? I cannot walk, I can only... Eesh. I can only look around. Okay, I wasn't supposed to do anything, I think.
It was just a dream. A horrible dream. That horrendous woman and the face of my sister. I wish all of this was a dream and my sister is just sleeping in her bed. Instead, her bed is empty and this is reality.
Okay, so obviously this was a nightmare. We did know that we are playing a nightmare section.
This is Martha and me at the festival of the patron saint.
They look so
It was
happy.
only a few months ago, and now...
Oh man.
Martha had asked for a picture of me to put in this frame. She wanted me to do one of those expressions of mine that made her laugh. Expressions that she couldn't quite imitate. She used to say that those were the signs of my soul. Can a photo capture the soul? Can I capture Martha's soul?
Oh. The camera. New chapter, The Room. So that hint was saying the camera, that's all. To highlight points of interest, okay, we know that. Let's explore this room a little bit. Again, the environmental design is absolutely lovely. I do feel like I'm in Italy back then. Oh my god, beautiful, look at that. Absolutely stunning. Only the character models, not as impressive, but that aside, beautiful game. Okay, let's explore this room.
Scary fairy tales. Everything seems to be scary lately. Yet everything here is so beautiful and bright.
This one at the bottom really spooks me. Really disturbing. Okay, let's see what else. What is this?
This is Martha's trinket box. It could contain something that will help to figure out what happened.
So again, we technically do not know who killed Martha just yet. She was killed, that's what everybody says, but we don't know who. Again, if it parallels to the White Lady story, then she was killed by the man she loved. It is possible, but we do not know that.
Our beautiful home. In spite of everything, I prefer being here.
Why did they come here in the first place, though? I don't think they told us why.
Martha's clothes.
Maybe because
To
of the
me,
war?
wearing them will be like having her with me. Mummy will also be happy to see them. Or I could wear my clothes in the other wardrobe.
Oh. Okay. Where is the other wardrobe? So, by the way, we need a way to open this one. We need to find the key or something. Where is the other wardrobe? This one?
Can I be Martha without her clothes? Mummy never wanted us to swap, so I don't know how she will take it. I could wear Martha's clothes instead, in the other wardrobe.
I don't know what should I do here. Technically, my instinct is like, I'd like her to be herself, but this is a stressful situation, and with the mother and all that, I don't know. Okay, let's play along with the story, I think. And wear Martha's clothes? I don't know if it makes any difference in the game. Yeah, she wore the clothes. I wonder if that choice makes any difference in the game. Maybe there are multiple endings, I do not know.
Oh gosh, if Mummy sees this picture, she'll throw it away for sure. It's me and Lapo. I want to see him as soon as possible so we can mourn Martha's death together.
Wait a minute, Lapo! That means that he was her boyfriend? If that was Martha's boyfriend, he is a suspect. Again, if I'm following, the White Lady's tale. It is parallel to some extent, so...
I always keep my trinket box locked.
This one is locked as well. Okay, we need to do some unlocking in this house, huh? Can I change my mind and change clothes? No. Alright, I was just curious. Okay, I think we can leave. I don't think there's anything else in here. Yeah, let's get out.
Everything I need is always in my bag.
B to open the bag. Aha! You have opened Julia's bag. Here you can find objects that Julia always carries with her along with any picked up during the game. Alright, nice. Objects are listed at the bottom left. Select an object to use or analyze it. Now try selecting the key or the map. Fair enough, let's start with the key.
Key to my trinket box.
Aha. I got the first key. Sweet.
Here is my diary.
Ah. This would be interesting. Oh, this is a lovely
July 12th,
drawing.
1944. This is a new diary. We moved here today and I forgot my old one back at home. But that's okay. A new chapter in my life, a new diary. They say they brought us here for our own safety. Daddy, the war, and everything else.
Yeah,
Nanny
because
gave
of the
us our
war,
house
they
and
moved.
She went to look after the mansion. It's weird being back here after so many years. I remember Nanny telling me the fairy tale of the Lady of the Lake. It's one of the few happy memories I have from when I was little. Nanny isn't here and that's a shame, but Martha is here with me. I also get to see Lapo more often, which is wonderful. He's always hanging around here. Mum is thankfully too preoccupied with fixing up the house to worry about me. At least for now.
Alright. Let's move on.
July 16th, 1944. There's something creepy about the woods. Every time I'm at the lake, I get a strange feeling. Maybe it's the legend of the White Lady playing tricks on me. I get weird ideas. I think that there is this presence. Then I think I'm just being crazy. Anyway, crazy or not, I want to take some pictures. I'm not scared. In fact, I'd say I'm excited. I've made arrangements with Martha. She's coming to the lake with me tomorrow to set up 2 new cameras with timers, and we'll see what we can photograph. Not before a good swim, of course. To be honest, Martha doesn't like photography all that much, and recently she's gone off swimming too. But she does like spending time with me by teasing me. Then, when she gets bored, she disappears into her books, and I do my own thing. We feel right when we're together.
They had a strong bond. Really sad how it turns out. So, you know, first of all, I appreciate that the developers decided to record, to audio record all those, you know, journal entries. And also I wanted to say that I am so immersed already. I'm so curious to understand what happened to Martha and to explore this horror story. They're building it in a way that, you know, keep me interested from the get-go already, so... Okay, I think we have only 2 entries at the moment, so let's close it.
Yes, Erich, I'll be right there. I'm just going upstairs to call Martha down for breakfast.
In a minute, I want to check the map.
I'm not sure we should let her sleep all day. What do you think?
Oh, okay, let's see. Hold space to zoom out and see the full map. Ah, so we have the lake and we have Nana's house. This is where we are at right now. So yeah, they moved here because of the war for safety reasons. And got a little bridge over here and the woods. And a very mysterious figure. Who is that? Okay, let's check out our objectives. The frame, this is the main one, and the camera. Alright, the frames, things to do. I must put one of my photos in this empty frame, as Martha wanted, of course. I always said to Martha I would, but never did. She would have liked it so much. So to do that, we need a camera. So requirements, the camera. I like to always have my camera with me. When you least expect it, the opportunity for the perfect shot presents itself. Alright. We need to find the camera, we need to get a photo in that frame. The objective is very clear. We got an album as well. You have no photos in the album yet. Alright. And we have a log. Okay, the log is just everything we heard in the game. Okay, sweet. Let's continue.
What did you say? Okay, I won't wake her up. I'll just turn on her light. So when she wakes up, she'll
Lights? Look how many lights we have. This is a
They
well-lit
really
room.
think I'm Martha and I can't hear them. I need to be careful not to talk, or I will be in serious trouble.
Oh, so this is important. Martha was deaf. So technically, they do believe that now Martha cannot hear anything. But this is Julia, so that's why we can hear them, of course. Oh, what is this?
Here's the whole family together. A very rare thing indeed.
Wow. Look outside, it's beautiful out there. I want to go outside. Got some pictures. Another photo. I think this is Julia and Martha as kids.
How wonderful the snow is. Unfortunately, it doesn't snow often around here.
Locked. Alright. We need to find some keys. We got another trinket, one of Martha, and we have this door now. Okay. More pictures.
There's no shortage of paintings in our house.
Oh, it's really dark
Mum
in here.
is passionate about painting.
Can I turn on the light or something? Don't see a switch. No, cannot see. Okay, never mind. We'll have to do with that.
Dad loves these prints of Florence. I find them a bit sad.
Why sad? Oh. Cannot interact with any more photos for some reason. Alright. Maybe I wasn't supposed to, or this is a bug. I don't know. Let's move on. Okay, we can go in here or down there. Ah, beautiful, huh? Julia. This is Julia's room.
As a child, when I spent those short years with the nanny, this was my room.
Let's go inside, but... Okay. This is where we are at the house. Alright. I have to get used to the mechanics and the keys.
It's locked. Strange. Why did they lock my room?
Why indeed? Okay, so I guess we're going down there.
Mummy's family coat of arms.
Martha's breakfast is ready. We can go.
Yes. It's getting late.
Did you leave the newspaper for Martha? You know how much she likes reading it.
Yes, Irena. It's on the table, can't you see?
And that camera, are you leaving it there?
Yes, Irena. Can't you leave it there for a few
We're
more
getting the
days?
camera.
Do you mind? It was for Julia. I will take it away soon. I promise. The thought makes me so sad. Seeing it there is as if... I don't know how to explain.
The father cared for Julia at least.
Let's go now. We have too much to do. We can't stay here all day talking.
Ooh.
Mummy is right, though. Martha always read everything.
Objective updated.
It's me who will now read the newspaper instead. They'll be out all day. The funeral preparations will take them a long time. Everything is more complex with the war. Over the next few days, I will see little to nothing of them.
So beautiful outside. Okay, for objectives. So we got updates. First of all, the camera, the one that my father left on the table, could work well. And also we have a new one, the newspaper. Martha always reads the newspaper. I have to do same as her. So no one will get suspicious. Requirements, read newspaper dated 18 July. Additional info, it might be on the table. Alright, so we can do those both things right now. Let's explore
During
more.
deep winter,
What
I
we
would
can.
go to sleep snuggled by the fire and Nanny would get angry. Do you want to turn into a piece of charcoal, Julia?
It's so beautiful outside. I want to go outside. Looks like a lovely day. Okay, so here we got the camera and the newspaper. Let's start with the newspaper, so no one gets suspicious. Martha reads the newspaper.
Brutal assassination in San Casciano. Julia Kay, a young woman from a respectable family, brutally murdered near her home. Carabinieri investigates. A possible political motive emerges.
Political motives.
Martha was not killed by politics or war. She was killed by something much closer and much less clear. I will find out the truth.
Again, if it is true what Julia just said, that Martha was killed by something more close, so again, I'm going to my original suspicion. That was her boyfriend, like just with the lady, the white lady in the lake. Okay, what
Brutal
else?
assassination in San Casciano. Julia Kay, a
Okay,
young woman
that's
from a
what we read just now. What else we got?
firm bulwark even in the skies. 159 aircraft of the Germanic defense shot down in 24 hours. Major Russian operation northwest of Jassy. Enemy convoy lost in the Mediterranean. 2 destroyers and 6 merchant vessels sunk.
News regarding the war.
Julia Kay. Distressed but supported by faith. Irene the mother, Erich the father, and Martha the sister sadly announced Julia's passing. The funeral will take place in La Romola, Thursday, July 20th at 9:30 p.m., departing from the property of the deceased.
Okay. And what is
First
this?
improvements in food registration. Bread rations increased by 50 grams per day as of April 20th. A kilo more every month of soup ingredients.
Oh.
Reforms to the treatment of agricultural workers and an unexpected distribution of jam.
Okay. Okay, I think we are done with the newspaper. A lot of news about Julia's death, which is, of course, Martha's death. Murder, to be more precise. And news about the war, of course. What is this?
Chocolate, a privilege for few people in these times.
Yeah. So if I'm looking at the objectives now, this one still appears. Oh, okay, but it is checked with this V mark. All right. Okay. So now we need to get the camera. Anything else before that?
Bread, butter, jam, and coffee.
Yum.
Martha's typical breakfast. I prefer honey and milk, but I'll have to adapt to her tastes, obviously.
Oh, we can go outside, and it is lovely outside, but step by step. We got a camera, but before that, let's check this room over here. Oh, we got many rooms to explore.
I liked watching Nanny as she cooked. I always picked up loads of techniques.
Oh man, I really feel in this town, in this house, at that place and time. It really gave you that authentic vibe. Oh my. It is well designed. Can I go from here? No. Okay. Just keep exploring before we get to the camera.
Dante's Inferno illustrated by Dore. Always hanging cheery things.
Very cheery. Okay. Let's see what else. A lot of art.
War. Always war. Even in paintings.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
These masks, I remember them vividly. I always tried to escape their gaze.
Kinda creepy, aren't they?
Old photographs that father took of this house.
Okay, let's see what else.
Orgy Bonsi. On the day of St. Alexis, the battle
it's the radio.
rages in the city tormented by Anglo-American bombing. Our Lady of Carmel, a company of the Falchium Regiment, counterattacked yesterday, forcing the French to retreat to Piazza del Mercato. The situation is currently under control.
Okay.
Riding bikes around here is beautiful. These are Mummy and Daddy's bikes, though. Mine is outside.
Oh.
I don't need that right now.
So if you can go outside, can we ride a bike? I would love that. It is so beautiful outside, look at that. So we will definitely go outside. Technically, if I'm looking at the map, we can go see places, that's for sure. But we will complete everything we can inside the house first. And technically, I think we are done. This is where Julia's body is. And we've been here and explored this room. So... Oh, got a letter. Did not see this one.
Florence, July 15th, 1944. General Erich K. As per our prior agreement, we are sending you military encrypted communication material. The device must remain hidden and secret. Hail. Feld Mascherallo, Carl H.
Oh, and now I see the logo as well. Oh, geez. They cooperate with the Nazi regime? Oh, no. So, wait a minute. We did explore everything. Oh, we got something over here as well. This will make you hungry, huh? What's going on here? Okay, we got a lot to explore before getting to the camera. Another letter.
Lorenzini haberdashery. 5 meters of grey cotton fabric. 6 meters of white linen fabric. 4 meters of green satin. Delivered on June 5th, 1944. In the event of an issue, contact us on the number 6987. And this red fabric? It's not been mentioned. Could this also be one of Mummy's, or could the nanny have left it here?
Oh. What's going on with that blood? Oh, it's wine. Oh my god. I thought this is blood.
Our wine. Daddy is so proud of it.
It spilled. Okay. Someone is sewing?
This fabric is not new to me, yet I do not think I have ever seen it in the house.
Really?
Mummy's medicine. Will they do her any good?
What is that? Herbitine? If I'm saying that correctly? I don't know what this is for. Ah, got a dark room. Wait a minute. Impressive winery. We'll get to the dark room in a second.
These workbenches fascinate me. I would love to learn carpentry. This is where Nanny's husband made my dolls. The puppets I used to play with were made here. I never knew that when I was a child. They always told me that a fairy brought them. I didn't really believe them, but it was nice to think that. When I was little, these barrels seemed enormous. I thought I could live inside one.
They are enormous. I'll give you that. Okay, let's see what else. Scissors. An entire sewing kit.
These could be of use to me.
Ooh. You got scissors, alright.
Mummy's sewing machine. She learnt how to sew because nobody else could do it to her liking.
Yeah, we got scissors in our bag now. Let's check the dark room. No need to close
Daddy
the door.
set up his
I'm
dark
scared.
room. He doesn't take photos anymore because of his work, but photography is still his true passion. I'm allowed to use the darkroom when I want to. Daddy had this device brought here last week. It's old, but still works. He has always loved everything technological. Before I can use the enlarger, I should take a photo.
Oh, okay, we're gonna need to use this room soon enough because we are taking a photo for the frame, of course.
There are 3 baths when developing photos. The development bath, then the first rinse, and then the fixing bath. The second rinse is done directly in the sink afterwards.
Yeah. We did that in the medium, if you saw my gameplay. Interesting. Got a bunch of letters here. But she had no comment. Okay, I think we're ready to take a photo now, and then we'll have to come back to the dark room. Okay, we know what we need to do. I'm afraid something will jump on me because it is still supposed to be to some extent a horror experience.
For Julia, to take more and more photos, Dad. I can verify that the camera is still working by taking a photo. I could photograph a sparrow. There are so many of them out here.
Try the camera. So if I'm looking at the objectives, take a photo in the garden. Look at the map. Okay, I need to go over here and take a photo. Okay, so we will do that in the next episode. I think this is a good place to end this one. Basically, so far, I am very intrigued. The story is really immersive. The horror setup, it works. There are no jump scares, but you can feel the dark atmosphere. And it is getting you hooked, for sure. I'm very curious to learn what happened here. And I am ready to go outside. It looks beautiful there. So we will do that in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed this one. I'll see you soon. Thank you for watching.